Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered about the stability of your money in the bank amid recent financial crises? In the past few days, we've witnessed the collapse of institutions, such as Silicon Valley Bank, prompting a crucial reflection on the safety of our investments. In today's video, I'll delve into surprising details about the fragility of the banking system, the risks associated with the FDIC, and how tangible assets like real estate, gold, and silver could be the answer to safeguarding your wealth. This is a conversation you can't afford to miss. Subscribe now to stay in the loop, and let's explore together the path to enduring financial security. 5. Banks in crisis. Amigo, it is with great concern that I share the current critical situation faced by banks. An emblematic event of this crisis is the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, which witnessed massive losses in investments and deposits. This turbulence is not just an isolated issue, it reflects a broader instability in the economy that deserves our immediate attention. The economy is currently undergoing rapid and impactful changes. The recent turn in monetary policy, exemplified by the contradictory statement from Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, creates increasing uncertainties. This is a clear sign that the financial system is on high alert, and the population, often preoccupied with daily affairs, needs to be aware of the events that are about to shape our financial future. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, responsible for insuring bank deposits, is now in the spotlight. There are doubts about its ability to handle significant losses in a scenario of bank runs, especially when faced with the reality that insured deposits may surpass its available resources. This vulnerability exposes the fragility of the banking system that, until now, many of us considered secure. In this uncertain scenario, it is crucial to rethink blind trust in banks. As an author, I emphasize the importance of considering tangible assets such as real estate, gold, and silver as a safer alternative amid financial volatility. This is the moment to reconsider our approach to the banking system and ensure that our financial resources are solidly and tangibly protected in the face of unfolding turbulence. 4. Economic instability. Dear viewer, it is with a heavy-hearted sincerity that I address the current economic situation surrounding us. We are facing alarming instability, highlighted by rapid changes in monetary policy. The outlook becomes even darker with growing apprehension about potential bank runs in the United States, especially concerning robust institutions like Wells Fargo. The swift turn in monetary policy adds an additional layer of uncertainty to an already complex economic landscape. The words of Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen on Sunday Talk Show's attempt to reassure the public, but the reality is that we are living in a moment of great volatility. Concerns regarding large financial institutions, such as Wells Fargo, take center stage, evoking memories of past crises and fueling fears of possible catastrophic events. Wells Fargo, along with other major banks, is at the epicenter of this concern, with recent technical glitches allowing customers to view zero or negative account balances. While this technical glitch has been rectified, it underscores the vulnerability of the banking system, raising doubts about its ability to withstand significant pressures. We are at a crucial juncture where trust in the financial system is being questioned, and economic stability seems increasingly fleeting. In this context, it is imperative that we all remain vigilant to the signs and changes occurring in the economic landscape. Considering the possibility of bank runs, it is essential that each of us evaluates our financial options and takes steps to safeguard our assets. In uncertain times, information and prevention become our best allies in facing the economic turbulence that lies ahead. 3. FDIC and financial risks. Dear friend, I want to address a crucial aspect of our current financial reality, the role played by the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, in guaranteeing bank deposits. Although designed to be a secure foundation for our funds, concerns about its ability to truly cover large-scale losses are becoming increasingly pronounced, especially amid the imminent threat of bank runs. The FDIC is, by definition, our financial lifeline, promising the safety of our deposits in adverse situations. However, recent market turbulence has raised significant questions about the actual effectiveness of this insurance mechanism. doubts linger about the FDIC's ability to handle a systemic crisis. Especially when public trust in financial institutions is shaken, the possibility of bank runs is a constant shadow in the midst of this scenario, and that's where the vulnerability of the FDIC becomes more evident. Deposit insurance is a tempting promise, but it is crucial to question whether the available resources are sufficient to cover potential large-scale losses. We are facing a dilemma where trust in the financial system is tested, and the effectiveness of the FDIC becomes a central piece of this equation. At this moment, it is crucial for each of us to assess our financial position and consider alternatives beyond traditional bank deposits. Understanding the risks associated with the FDIC and seeking safer means to protect our resources becomes imperative. Transparency and information are the tools we have to navigate these turbulent waters, and it is the responsibility of each of us to ensure the security of our financial future amid this growing uncertainty. 2. FDIC plans to deal with panic. My dear, it is with unsettling sincerity that I share a delicate aspect of the current financial landscape: the FDIC's plans to deal with potential bank panics. The FDIC, as the entity entrusted with safeguarding our deposits, has a meticulous plan to prevent financial panic from setting in. However, the nature of these plans raises questions about the extent of measures needed to contain a possible banking crisis. In its effort to prevent financial panics, the FDIC proposes the possibility of blocking parts of the economy and halting cash withdrawals at critical moments. While these measures aim to stabilize the system, they raise concerns about financial freedom and the ability to access our own funds. We are facing a dilemma where the pursuit of stability clashes with the need to maintain public trust. The idea of temporarily halting cash withdrawals generates apprehension among citizens who rely on the liquidity of their resources. The ramifications of these actions can be vast, impacting everyone from small investors to large corporations. Transparency regarding these plans is crucial to ensure that, amid drastic measures, public trust is not irreparably shaken. We are experiencing a moment where preparation for potential financial turbulence is imperative. Understanding the FDIC's plans and their implications is essential so that each of us can make informed decisions on how to safeguard our assets. The responsibility falls upon us, as conscientious citizens, to question, understand, and actively participate in the dialogue surrounding these issues, thus ensuring a more stable path for our collective financial future. 1. The importance of tangible assets. Dear viewer, it is with deep conviction that I underscore the vital importance of owning tangible assets amidst the financial turbulence that surrounds us. In this uncertain scenario, where trust in banks and traditional financial instruments is questioned, the pursuit of security becomes imperative. That's why, as an author, I insist on the relevance of investing in tangible assets such as real estate, gold, and silver as a fundamental strategy to protect our wealth. The ownership of tangible assets represents a safeguard against the fluctuations and uncertainties of financial markets. Real estate, in particular, has stood the test of time as a stable form of investment. While market values may fluctuate, the possession of physical properties remains a safe harbor during periods of instability. Gold and silver, long revered precious metals as a store of value, also emerge as solid options, resilient to the inherent volatilities of more traditional financial instruments. The recent banking crisis, exemplified by the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank, is a warning of the vulnerability of bank deposits. In this context, the need to diversify our investments beyond the conventional banking system becomes evident. Tangible assets offer a solution since they are not subject to the failures of financial institutions and maintain their intrinsic value regardless of market fluctuations. In summary, it is time to reconsider the prevailing financial narrative and embrace tangible assets as a safer and more resilient approach. The security provided by real estate, gold, and silver is not just an investment strategy but a safeguard against the uncertainties that mark our current economic landscape. As an author, I urge everyone to reflect on the importance of adopting a more conscious and proactive stance towards financial choices, aiming for a more stable and protected future. Hey, everyone! I hope the insights shared today were as eye-opening for you as they were for me. If this conversation sparked valuable reflections about your money and financial future, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss the upcoming updates. Drop a like if you found value in this discussion, and most importantly, I want to hear your opinions in the comments. How are you preparing to face economic challenges? Share your strategies. Together, we can build a safer and smarter path for our finances. Until next time, and remember, knowledge is our best investment.